Hello, what's going on everyone? Hope everyone's doing amazing. Welcome to the unboxing video. As you can see, I've got this massive box on my table, so I'm going to be using my house keys to open the box as I've got no other tools around me to open the box. Anyways, let's just use the house keys to cut the box and show you what I've got in this box. I've also stuck the GoPro on the side just to record the video from a different angle. I've just recently fractured the pinky finger of my right hand, so obviously I'm gonna have to be extremely careful and mindful when I'm moving about my fingers. So let's just open up the box already and take out the things that's in the box. As I'm opening the flaps, I can see the camera box that's in there, as well as the camera. I also ordered a gimbal that came in the box as well. There's also some void fills in the box, so I'm gonna get rid of the void fills. I'm gonna put them aside. The extra packagings are incredibly useful because when your product gets thrown around while being in transit, it doesn't damage your product. And this is the box of SONY ZV-E10 vlogging camera. I'm gonna show you all around the box. So I'm gonna turn it all around. I'm not gonna lie about this is such a nice camera box, like a perfect camera box. You can already see the camera printed on the box. So I'm gonna stick the camera box down, and this is the tripod that I ordered with the camera. I think it connects to the camera through Bluetooth and it's amazing. I'm surely not going to unbox it now. I'm probably going to make another video about it. As you can see, there's nothing else left inside the box. So we are going to put the box down and unbox the camera. So now we finally get to the bit where we open up the box. I shall give you one more quick look around the box. So here you go. As I've never opened this kind of camera boxes before, I'm trying to figure out how I should open the box. There are two little stickers on the box, so I'm gonna peel this one off and I'm gonna go into the other one and peel that one off as well. So the stickers are taken off, so we can proceed to the next bit. And I reckon I might have to push the box out just like that by pushing it through. So there we go, it's done. We finally managed to get the box out. So now we are one last step closer to open up the box. So I'm gonna put this away and start opening this box. I'm so inclined to see what's inside the box, so let's just open the box. I've always been excited for this camera, and to be able to unbox it, it feels like I'm over the moon. I can see loads of papers here, like startup guides, reference guides, and other things as well. There's too many of them, so I'm not going to be able to show you. However, I'm going to show you a little glimpse. So we are back to finish off the unboxing of the camera. So here's a quick look inside the box. The first thing that I'm taking out of the box is the power cord. I reckon you get this depending what country you live in. If you haven't got a 3-pin plug socket, you can always buy a plug adapter. In the UK, we usually have the 3-pin plug sockets, so you can plug the 3-prong adapters into the plug socket and charge your camera easily. And this thing that I've just taken out is the windscreen diffuser. You've got to attach this windscreen onto the top of the camera, which is called multi-interface shoe. You can just slide it onto the multi-interface shoe and you'll be attached. When the wind is blowing really heavy, this little wind diffuser becomes your lifesaver because it actually reduces wind noises picked up by the internal microphone. I also get another power cable. It's extremely unlikely that I'm gonna be using this, but I'm just gonna keep it in case I might need it in the future. And this is a part of the charger as well. Without it, I don't think you'll be able to charge your camera. This little thing connects to the power cable as well as the USB Type-C cable in order for the camera to be charged. So let's put this down and take out the next one. And the next one is the battery. This is actually a rechargeable battery, which is called NPFW50. I reckon it's always a good idea to have extra batteries along with this because you don't want to be having a dead battery while you're filming something really important. So it's always good to have some spare batteries. just to be on the safe side. And this is the USB Type-C cable. The smaller end of the cable connects to the camera. And the next one is going to be the shoulder strap. In order to use this strap onto your camera, you've got to attach the both ends of the strap onto the hooks of the camera. It's super easy to attach it, just so you know. Now we have gotten to the most important bit, which is to taking out the camera itself. So let's just reveal the camera, shall we? Just before I reveal the camera, if you're wondering how much I've got this camera for, then let me tell you that this camera's standard price was £769, including the interchangeable camera lens, but I had a massive discount on it, which eventually knocked the price down to £592. So this is the SONY ZV-E10 vlogging camera. It's got a lovely texture. This camera is predominantly used for vlogging. Apparently it does take decent photos as well. As a beginner, this camera is immensely versatile. You can almost use this camera for literally anything, whether you'd like to vlog, take good photos, or to shoot a wedding video. From what I've heard, this camera does do wonders. However, I guess I've got to see it myself for me to be able to give you a lot of my honest opinion on this camera. Personally, what I think, looks-wise, this camera looks 10 out of 10. And here you can see the reflection of me on the screen. I'm gonna do a 360 of this camera in my hands so you can have a look how beautiful this camera looks. Now I'm gonna take you through the functions and buttons of the camera. And as you can see, this is the on and off switch. And this is the movie button. I think it starts recording when you click it. And this is the lens. I'm gonna try to take it off. I honestly don't know how to take off, so that's the cap of the lens. So there's a lens release button next to the lens. So I pressed it down and kind of twisted the lens and it came off. This is actually the smallest lens, and this is actually 16 to 55 mm lens. You could get larger lenses if you wanted to. So I put the lens back on. So let's show you other functions of the camera. So this is the shutter button, and this is the C1 button. This one is for still, movie, and SNQ button. And this silver looking thing on the other end is for windscreen. You just have to slide it onto it. This is the battery compartment. Inside it, you've also got the memory card slot as well. Just got to slide it over and the cover will open up. And this is actually the tripod socket hole, silver looking hole. You just got to screw your tripod into this hole. And this is actually the internal microphone. That's pretty much it. I'm just looking at the battery compartment, how to open it. So I'm just gonna slide it over and this opened up. That's where the battery goes. And inside it, there's a memory card slot as well, so you gotta put the battery in there as well as the memory card. I absolutely love the feel of this camera in my hands, and the best thing about this camera is the flip out screen. This monitor, literally you can turn it anywhere you want, you can turn it all around, and the most convenient thing about this camera is that you can watch yourself on the monitor when you're filming yourself. The battery life of this camera is great as well, so I'm not going to complain about this. So I'm going to try and stick the battery in and see if the camera turns on. But I'm quite uncertain if this camera is going to turn on instantly, because I've read somewhere that I've got to charge this camera for 150 minutes for me to be able to start using it. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. Hopefully I'll catch you later in the next video. Just before I sign off, here's a quick final look of the camera in different angles.